You want to press this year?
Yeah, that's kind of been our focal point this year so far. Just we make baskets. We have so many bodies, so just play as hard as we can for as long as we can. So pressing definitely going to be in our defense this year. So look forward to seeing that.
I know it's exhausting, but is it fun to press?
Yeah, I feel like pressing is like automatically brings you energy because if you're playing hard, it's like the crowd feeds off that anyway. So it's 1 through 5 doing it. It's just going to bring more energy to GIA and wherever else we're playing at.
And you said you've been working on that in like the off season, just before the.
Off season to now, so it's kind of like a day-to-day thing.
Avery talked about how he thinks you guys can have the best defense in the entire country. Do you believe that's true too?
Oh yeah, for sure. Looking about like what teams lost and what we lost compared to other teams, us having a backcourt, me, Ice, 1K, Avery. I feel like that's scary for whoever's, just coach being like, you got him today, and we're all accepting the challenge. So it should be fun for sure.
You excited to go home on Sunday? I know it's John Marshall, but it's pretty close to home for you.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I haven't been home in a while actually, so I know it's gonna be packed out and it should be a fun atmosphere.
Have any of the new guys stood out to you, surprised you, anything like that?
All of them have, honestly. In their different ways. We played Reek last year, and what we got to see from Reek last year compared to what he brings to us every day in practice is night and day. His motor's unmatched. He plays hard all the time. BT, compared to what he did last year coming in now, night and day as well. A shot maker, great teammate, and Woody as well. And Musa is just, from what we've seen last year to compared to now, it's just they've grown so much, and they're going to bring a lot to the table this year.
Is it strange that you have two teammates you played against last year?
Not really, because, both of those I played before even college. So, I had a relationship with both of them before they came here, and then when they got here, it's like you already had a friend in me, so we just went up from that.
Bryce was saying Woody had a really good practice just now. What did you see from him?
Just playing hard. He got like 6, 7 offensive rebounds today on the floor continuously, just giving up his body for the rest of the team. So he brings that in night in and day out. So that's something you guys can expect to see from him as well.
This year's freshman, instead of freshmen, you got a lot of transfers that come in. Talk about how the talent on your backcourt that can help your defenses. Do you think you're going to run a lot of the same systems earlier or the new ones?
It's really putting new and old at the same time. Now we have new players, but everybody's not. We don't have any freshmen on the team besides Brooks, one of our walk-ons. So everybody's been in college for a year, know how to pick up concepts. So it's just really going at the pace of what we can grasp as a team. We have to be patient in some aspects because we have new players. So we've been doing adding old stuff and new stuff and just making sure we comprehend before we add on to the next thing.
Outside of Cade, you guys were a little streaky from 3 last year. I think you have the guys for it to be good three-point shooting team. How has that kind of developed this offseason?
I feel like it started when we first got here. When we first got here, we all had a meeting. We had a shot chart we had to make every week and turn it in. And we had guys making 3,000 plus threes, 3,000 plus shots overall every week. So just adding on from there to where we are now, I feel like it's more of a confidence thing, and everybody has the utmost confidence in themselves. So make us have easier concept to give that one more pass and have the utmost confidence they're going to make the shot. So I feel like our three-point percentage this year should be way up.
How does that shot chart thing work?
It's just you're on your own. You get a manager, you get whatever. You just get your shots up. It starts every Sunday, and it goes to Saturday. So you have 6 days to make whatever. So the list will be like you got 753s, 500 free throws, this, and that. But at the end of the day, it's like we're all on a team. It's all competition at the end of the day. So we're not stopping at 750. We're just going until Saturday hits and you look up, 3,000 shots made, and like, damn. So going up for shot.
Have you noticed a difference already?
Oh, yes, for sure. It's just one of those things to where last year I feel like we didn't look off the one more, but we wasn't even looking for one more. But now it's like you're giving up your shot for a great shot, and you know that great shot might go in more than your shot. So it's basically seem like we know we put in the work, so it's just trusting each other that much more.
Is it just guards on the shot chart, or are big men putting up threes and have to hit that quota too?
It's really what you bring to the team. So a big would be 500 left hooks, 500 right hooks, 500 free throws, 300 mid range, stuff like that. But they're not stopping there either. They're maxing out their potential as well.
What else did you work on personally?
Just being more consistent. Obviously, from 3, but just adding stuff to my game. Mid range shots and playing a point as well, coming off pick and rolls, just making the right read. So. Just basically adding stuff to my arsenal that I could bring to the table and benefit the team.
There still are a lot of point guards. I know Cade primarily had the ball last year, but how's that going to work? Do you guys anticipate a lot of different people bringing up the ball and run the offense?
I feel like it's going to make us rebound more because, guards rebound more because at the end of the day, we're going to have 3, 4 guards out there at a time, and if you get the rebound, you bring it up the court. So it's one of those things, and that we have 4 guards on the court or 3 guards on the court. it's not like anybody's just gonna be chasing the ball. Whoever closest to the ball is bring it up, and I feel like that's gonna help us flow into our offense more. That we don't have to have somebody just come and get it every time. That we can get in our offense quicker with more guards on the floor.
Who are you looking forward to playing against the most? Either a team as a whole or maybe an individual player on another team?
I don't know. I know USC would be a fun one. Being some Pac-12 competition. Just our first time seeing another Pac-12 team since the tournament. So, and it's home for me, Keelan, KB, Bryce. So, I mean, it's an in-state game. It's a big game. It's gonna be at the Chesapeake. So, I feel like that'll be a fun one for sure.
Have you ever played there before?
Let's see. In the fourth grade, we had. I was playing just. I don't even know. It was like one of my coach's friends. I wasn't even playing basketball for at the time, and then we got to play for 5 minutes at halftime on the court. So, since then, nah.
You haven't dunked there yet, right?
No. I wouldn't even touch a net back then.